Now I want to take one snapshot, right? So right now, suppose I am keeping only one file so that I can identify that it is snapshot 1 or 2. Inside VNC2 there is share Windows 10 is there. Okay, fine. So I am creating one file to identify that this is one is snapshot 1. Sorry. So this is snapshot 1. Now you can take the snapshot from here also. Take snapshot. This is snapshot 1. So if there is any specific features are there in the snapshot, you can write in the description and take the snapshots. Okay, now it is taking the snapshots. How do you know that your snapshot has been taken or not? It is not completely taken. It is written here, na? So it is saving the state. 45% it has saved. $53. This feature is not possible in your normal Windows. You cannot take the state because if your system crash, so to take the snapshots or to restore it back, you need to open your system. Na? As your system is crashed, how can you take the restore back? But in case of virtual machines, if your systems crash, but your VMware will open. So in your VMware hypervisor, if you open VM, so that options VM, so you can find it in the snapshot. There is a portion revert to snapshot 1. So for this you don't have to open your system, right? That's the beauty. So your snapshot is already taken. Now let's check in the snapshot manager. Go to VM, then snapshot, then snapshot manager. So where are you right now? Your snapshot is taken and you are here right now. Okay. Now let's take another snapshot. I am modifying something. That means I am creating another folder and its name is snapshot 2. To let you know that this state is different from the previous state. In the previous state I have only snapshot 1 folder. In the next state I have snapshot 1 as well as snapshot 2 is there. So go to VM, take another snapshot. It is snapshot 2. So again it will take 3 to 4 minutes to complete the state. Saving state is 0% right now. So 90% another snapshot is taken. Now let's again go to VM, then manage, snapshot, then snapshot manager. Now snapshot 1, snapshot 2, now you are here. Okay, now I am going to snapshot 1. Means that I want to revert back to snapshot 1. Okay, so how to revert back? Snapshot and revert back to snapshot 2 or snapshot 1. I can revert back to any snapshot. go to. So by restoring this snapshot, the current state will be lost. Do you want to restore to snapshot 1? That means I am not going back to my previous snapshots. Suppose I find out that in snapshot 2 there is some problem. I have to go back to snapshot 1. So I am going back to snapshot 1. Now look at this. You are here. Got it? Now it is restoring to snapshot 1. Now your snapshot 2 is also there. It is not like that I find out that snapshot 2 is unsafe. I should revert back to snapshot 1. After going back to snapshot 1, I find out that okay, some informations are there in snapshot 2 also. I need to go to snapshot 2 also. You can go it. You can take as much a snapshot till your operating system's memory supports. Now look at this, only snapshot 1 is there, snapshot 2 is not there. Now I am creating another snapshot. I want to create another snapshot. Now let us rename it. What name you want to give? Snapshot 3? Okay. Snapshot 3. Okay. Now from VM, snapshot, take snapshot. So it is taking the snapshot. Now 100% right. Now going to VM, go to snapshot manager, you find it out. How your snapshot path is going from one to another. And you can revert back to any one of the snapshot place. So this way you can take this snapshot. And another thing I told that manually every time taking snapshots is not possible. Sometimes you may forget, or you are working in a corporate office, you are in a leave for 2 or 3 days. Now you have been given the assignment to take the snapshots every day in all the machines. So if you are going for manual one, that case you cannot take a leave, right? So that case you can scheduleize it. You can take the schedule of the snapshots from here. VM. Snapshot. So when a snapshot, take the snapshots when just powering off. At the time of powering off every day, it will take the snapshots. Or take a new snapshots or ask me. Ask me means manual. Okay, so you can schedule it from here also. Got it? So another thing is the cloning. It will clone the entire operating system as well as your virtual machine. Clone. Oh, at the time of cloning, you cannot make a clone of a virtual machine or snapshot as it is power on or suspended. So you have to make it power off for cloning. Okay. So I am shut down the guest. So as the guest is shut down, now if I go for cloning, I can go for cloning. Clone. Okay. Now current state in the virtual machine or existing snapshots. So I am taking the current state of the virtual machine. Create a linked drone or create a linked clone or full clone. I am creating a full clone. The full clone will takes much place, and cloning will take some time because it is taking the entire copy of your software and hardware emulation, right? So the name was Windows 10 cross 64 bracket 6, right? After that, after creating the cloning, you'll find out another clone of Windows 10 cross 64 6. That means both are same. You have created one clone, right? And you can take a copy of this clone in a pen drive and put it in another virtual machine. I will show you where this clone will be created. Go to My Documents, Virtual Machines. Look at this. Earlier I have created one clone of 10 cross 64 3. Now it is now creating the clone of this one. This is the clone of this system. So just make a copy of this one and in a pen drive and put it in another machine in the same location, that is My Documents, Virtual Machine. It will work. Now look at this. What is the size of this clone of this machine? 40 GB. So the clone size will also should be 40 GB. Right now 5.17 because the clone is not complete. So is it interesting? Huh? Okay.